Hi there, and welcome to the channel. Today, I'm going to share with you the top 5 reasons that I believe you should move to the state of Tennessee. Now, over the last few years, and especially since COVID, we have seen a huge influx and migration of people relocating and moving to the southeastern portion of the United States. And I want to share 5 reasons as to why people are doing that and reasons that I think you should do that if you're in the market for a relocation. Because I've lived in the state of Tennessee for 13 years, thought I would share some of these and we'll work our way up. So we'll start at number 5 and we'll go up to the number 1 reason. And while we're doing that, we'll go a little bit deeper than just the surface level. We won't just simply give you the reason and then stop there. We'll give you a tad bit of context. But then if you would like to get more information on that, first off, if you could hit like and subscribe. And then second piece for me, drop a comment, send a DM, some kind of message, reach out. Very easy to find. Contact information is in the description. And we're also on multiple social media platforms. So YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at This Chat Is Real. And would love to connect with you if you'd like to discuss this more. So let's get into it, starting at number 5, schools and universities. So from a public school standpoint, Tennessee has some of the best high school, middle school, elementary, all the metrics. So the testing, the scores, the safety, etc. Everything that you could think of, Tennessee is way up there in terms of public schools and what they're able to offer and what you get from them. Now, look at the universities. You start on the western side of the state with Memphis, University of Memphis, the Tigers, Rhodes College. You have Vanderbilt University in Nashville. You have Middle Tennessee State University in Murfreesboro, Belmont, and Lipscomb. Smaller schools in Nashville, but very popular. And then you have Swanee. You have the University of Tennessee, obviously, over to the far eastern side of the state in Knoxville. So tons of very, very popular and good, solid universities across the state from the west over to the east. So 5 is schools and universities. Now let's move into number 4. Number 4, entertainment. Everybody likes to have a good time. What can I do for fun? What am I going to be able to do and entertain myself with? So if we look at the entertainment, I mean, Nashville is obviously the most popular because of its country music scene. When people think and hear Nashville, they instantly think Grand Ole Opry. They think country music. They think all those country music stars and people who have grown up here or made their career here. So obviously the music scene is a big deal. But look at the sports as well. So over in Memphis, you have the NBA with the Memphis Grizzlies. In Middle Tennessee, you have the Tennessee Titans of the NFL. You have the Nashville Predators of the NHL. And then coming, hopefully, and rumor is, over the next few years, you're going to see a Major League Baseball team in Nashville. Currently a AAA team with the Nashville Sounds, but a lot of heavy momentum and rumors about a professional, or they are professional already, but a Major League team coming into the center part of the state. Also, in Nashville, they're building a new dome downtown and near the stadium currently. And when they finish that, you're going to see even bigger venues and events take place. Currently, you already have CMA Fest and the sports and the concerts and so forth, but you're looking to take that a step up with things like the Super Bowl, the Final Four with WrestleMania, more events from entertainment perspective inside with music and whatnot. So Nashville continuing to boom and grow and add more and more to the entertainment industry. And of course, I mentioned a few moments ago, the Grand Ole Opry, always a staple. Ryman Auditorium, a huge staple as well, downtown Nashville. Over on the east side, in Knoxville, sticking with sports, you have the University of Tennessee. Huge fan base, a lot of loyalty and support with the Volunteers and their athletic department. And they've been very good in a lot of things lately. So football, men's and women's basketball, baseball team, probably some others with the minor sports. But again, more entertainment. And then don't forget the Great Smoky Mountains. So a terrific getaway spot, a vacation spot, beautiful scenery, landscape. It's unbelievable, especially in the fall. A nice place to get away to. And then if you're into racing, you have the Bristol Motor Speedway up in the far northeast corner of the state of Tennessee. So that's on the entertainment side. Now, one last thing on entertainment. Nashville and the state of Tennessee, especially Nashville, though, being the largest city in the capital, even though Tennessee doesn't touch a body of water like the Gulf of Mexico or an ocean that doesn't have a beach, because Nashville is such a big Southwest hub, it's very easy to get to a beach with just a 50-minute flight. So, again, even though Nashville maybe not doesn't have that immediate access with a 2-hour drive or live on the coast, etc., you can get to a beach or to another city because Nashville has been such a big Southwest hub, and you can get there relatively quickly depending on where you want to go. A lot of direct flights, a lot of even smaller markets that you're able to fly to if you want to make a weekend getaway. Let's move to number 3, and that is the job market. Job market here in the state is fantastic. Look at everything Tennessee has. I'm just going to name a few off the top as we move into number 2. But in Memphis, for example, you have FedEx. In Nashville, along with all the country music opportunities, you have Nissan with the North American headquarters. Amazon now has a presence here. In-N-Out Burger moved its corporate headquarters from state of California to Franklin, Tennessee, which is just outside of Nashville. The Mars Company has a presence here. There's more and more and more. I literally am just naming 3, 4, 5 off the top of my head here. But the job market and the opportunities they create to go along with the cost of living in Tennessee is just a win-win all the way around for everyone, including the companies and the individuals. So number 3 would be the job market. Now, keeping with that concept of cost of living, we go to number 2, property taxes. They're just simply stupid low in Tennessee. And it's in comparison. I'm as a mortgage banker, I used to be licensed in up to 20 states. And I would see what it would cost to own a home just from a property tax standpoint in places like New Jersey, New York, Illinois, and so forth, California. And the truth is, Tennessee is just insanely cheap compared to some of these other markets. I would actually have people who would move here and they would think that when I told them the property tax amount that I was quoting them monthly or quarterly or semi-annually, they could not believe that property taxes were this cheap and what you get in return. So for example, the amount of land you may get with a house, like a half acre, could be absurd depending on where you're coming from. Getting 2 acres in Tennessee is not a big deal at all. It may be unheard of in New Jersey. It may be a foreign concept. So when people move here and they realize how cheap the property taxes are and what you get for the amount of dollars that you spend, then it pretty much blows people away. Now, there are some pockets in some areas, and Nashville has been booming, especially where your dollar doesn't go as far as it used to, but that's right in the middle of some of the most popular areas in Nashville. If you go to other parts of the state, you wouldn't believe what you're able to get. And even Nashville, in comparison, is still cheaper. But you go to other parts of the state, move outside of town a little bit, and it's insane how much you can get for how little. So property taxes comes in at number 2, and just general cost of living. And then number 1, no state income tax. So if you make, for example, $100,000, then a lot of states, like even the neighbors just to the south, Alabama, I believe, is a 5% state income tax. And you start getting dinged here and there. Well, at the end of the year, on 100 grand, that's $5,000 doing the simple math that you don't have to pay in to the state. So no state income tax. It's a huge reason, especially if you're coming in from a place like California or Illinois or New York, where your state income taxes could be significantly higher and you have to pay a lot of money each and every month or at the end of the year in order to stay caught up or hit with the big check at the end when you file. Not the case in Tennessee. You pay the federal, and then the state income tax doesn't pertain to wage earners here in the state of Tennessee. So those are the 5. Schools and universities at 5. Entertainment with sports, music, scenery, travel, vacationing at number 4. The job market in Tennessee coming in at number 3. Number two, the property taxes and how low they are. And then number one is no state income tax. So if I can help answer questions, drop a comment. Which one of those do you like? What's more important to you? What's most important to you? What other questions do you may have? Glad to answer those, have a side conversation, interact, chat, etc. Hit like and subscribe. We would appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in with the channel, and stay tuned. We'll have more content, videos, information on different topics in real estate and mortgage and the state of Tennessee and the Southeast. And hopefully you'll join us for those. Take care.